But what did you think of the Zack Snyder Joker?
I never.
You didn't watch the 4-hour Zack
Fuck
Snyder
no,
Justice
dude.
League?
No.
I think that Joker, that Jared Leto as that Joker, I think was awesome. He had long hair. He didn't have the tattoos.
No.
Oh yeah.
You know what scene I'm talking about? Did you watch it?
Yeah. It's like right at the end.
Yeah. They filmed that in Zack Snyder's backyard. And then just,
Really?
yeah, and then just CGI'd like the background and everything.
Interesting.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to Betamax. My name is Fidel.
I'm Jose.
And joining me on this episode is
Fidel.
Eddie.
Jose.
Fucking hate you, Eddie.
I know.
Goofy ass. So, Coachella, right? How was your guys' weekend at Coachella?
It was whack on me. I didn't even know Coachella was this weekend.
Yeah.
Like, I started seeing people posting like, "Oh, on my way to Coachella," but I had no idea it was this weekend.
It's never been a thing for me.
No?
No.
Have you ever been?
Never.
No. Have you?
No, but I almost went for free in 2009.
Really?
Yeah, I think I've told this story because remember how I made the fucked up MySpace?
Oh yeah.
2009 is when they played, and I don't remember if it was Mike or Jonah, but they had told me that if I wanted to go, they could get me in. But I was working at Taco Bell at the time, and I put the request in for the days off, and it was denied.
Yikes.
So I was like, I can't go.
Yikes.
When in hindsight, I should have been like, man, fuck this job.
For reals, dude.
For real, dude.
It just went, but yeah. I think that was the last time I like talked to anybody in that band.
Yikes.
Yeah.
They played Coachella?
In 2009.
It's crazy.
The same day as like My Bloody Valentine, The Cure.
Oh my god, dude.
I know.
I would have quit Taco Bell for that.
I know. And I ended up staying and getting my heart broken. No, but yeah.
That's what's up, dude.
No, I feel like we've been like haven't been recording as much. It's been very sporadic, so it's kind of like hard to pinpoint what we haven't talked about. Almost
because it's honestly been like some time.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like we had vacation.
Yeah. Jose and me went on vacation. Not Eddie, because he's fucking stupid. Has a small dick.
Yeah, but even like during that time, you know, like I got stuff going on here, you know, on top of, you know, just on 2 baseball teams.
Yeah.
So it's just been like kind of busy.
I've been free. It's chill.
Yeah. So how was your spring break, Jose?
Spring break was cool, dude. It was awesome because like the only other time I've ever taken a week off of work was when my kids were born.
Mm-hmm.
And
so, you just took a week?
Yeah, just 1 week. In retrospect, I wish I would have taken more with the kids, you know. And I didn't know too much about all that stuff at the time.
It's confusing, dude.
It is.
Even people that knew about it ended up confusing me more.
Yeah, and like I have coworkers, or I've had coworkers who had a baby, and where they would take maybe like a couple months, came back, and they took another couple of months later.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah, and I didn't like I didn't have anybody who really like coached me or anything like that. Yeah. So it was just a week, you know. And honestly, just like me personally, like
prior to this last vacation, before that, the last time you took a week off of work was
when the kids were born.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So typically when like if I take like a vacation, I'll take like 1 or 2 days.
I'm the same way, dude.
And it'll be like around a certain weekend, so where I can get like 5 days where we get to go to Mexico or whatever, you know.
Yeah, that's what I usually do too.
Yeah, and it's cool because like it seems like I just have a lot of time off, you know. So it's cool. Like I like doing it like that, and I prefer to do it like that.
So do I. And then you could do that throughout the year more.
Yeah, and then like I have so much time. So if I ever needed to like, oh shit, like, you know, have to plan for something or extend my stay or something, you know. Yeah, like I have that in my bank. So it was kind of nice to be able to just do it. You know, the kids were off, and it's kind of hard to find sitters, bro. You know, for like a whole fucking week while we're at work, and Alexis works super early in the morning, and so it just for us we're just like, why don't we just take the week off? We had that stuff going on at the house. So originally we were gonna travel, but we changed our plans. I'm like, let's do like a staycation. We've never done that. And with like the leak that's going on that we had, and the restoration company that was here, and they were doing the demo during that time, and then they started doing the rebuild, which they're still doing. It's in our master bathroom, and so it was just kind of it made sense to kind of just be here and be present, so that they can get more work done, because we were down a bathroom, and basically because of the construction, like we're down our bedroom. So, it was cool just to kind of be home. It was fun. We enjoyed it. It was Joseph's birthday that during that time, so he had a tournament and a rec game. So we had like a birthday party around that at a pizza place that's right there by the ballpark. So that was fun, and then we just kind of just stayed home, played video games, hung out, just spent time together. Didn't have to do anything. Didn't really go anywhere. Except for Legoland. We planned to do Legoland for bro's birthday. That was awesome.
Yeah.
It was really cool. I had never been before either. And like, dude, Legos was my shit growing up. Like I had the Lego magazine subscription since it came out, like as a kid. It was like my thing since I was Joseph's age. And I've always wanted to go. So it was kind of like a lifelong dream to go. So it was really fun to finally go there. Like my inner child's cup was filled.
You're like pushing the kids out of the way, like, I'm going first.
But it was cool because like, and then I knew that going into it, they had like roller coasters, but they were not like, it's for kids.
Kid friendly.
It's kid friendly. So we were trying to hype them up and get them to go because, they're old enough, they're big enough. And so they were really nervous. We went into like went to like a baby ride first just to kind of taper in. And we went to the new land that they have there, which is like a space themed land, and they have this roller coaster that's kind of like a combination of in my mind it's a combination of the test track in Epcot, where because you get to like build this digital spacecraft out of these Legos, and you build your vehicle, and you get to like operate the vehicle, right? But it's kind of like the Mummy ride at Universal Studios, where it's like a dark ride roller coaster, and it kind of goes forward, kind of goes backwards, very short, quick, but not more than maybe about 30 something miles an hour. Like it's fast, but not like, it's like Space Mountain, but maybe a little tamer in my opinion. But man, they were so nervous, and we went on, dude, and they had a blast.
They liked it?
They liked it, dude.
That's awesome.
They liked it. And Naraya said it was her favorite ride. And it was really cool. So I was really proud of them. We had a lot of fun. There's like this car ride that they have there where the little kids can do it. And they have it separate. They have a separate track, and they have a lot more like employees that like kind of facilitate. And then they have like maybe like kids who are maybe 6 or so or older to 13 maybe do like a bigger track with the bigger cars. So the kids went to do that. And, of course for us, we were like, for Naraya. But man, she drove really good, dude. It was tight. Like she was, boom, boom. Like she was dodging like all the other kids. She was purposely like trying to go around the entire track and dodge all the other kids so that she can finally get herself into a head-on collision with Joseph and commit. That's all she wanted to do.
That was her goal.
Yeah, that was her
whole
goal.
time.
It was funny, and we caught it on video, which is great.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was awesome. But what the shitty part is like my only gripe about this park, which was super awesome. I love this park, dude. Like all the minifigures that they had, like of like New York and Vegas, dude. It's awesome. And the rides are awesome. It's so well thought out. Like they do a great job. That's a sick park, dude. My only gripe was when we were looking at like all the figures and stuff, the minifigures. Like they had like a bunch of like leaves and like some had cobwebs and stuff in certain places, and like shit was like kind of like knocked over or whatever.
Oh, just weren't well maintained.
It like I get it. It is exposed to the elements, but I like for me, like I just know like in Disneyland, dude, like every day, like they have a crew of people that are there. Anything somebody that can be touched by people, like that shit gets cleaned, repainted, redone, whatever, you know. And in my mind, I was just kind of like, they could at least like blown these things off before a rope drop, you know.
It's like, this ain't Castle Park, dude.
Yeah, exactly. You know, like it's Lego, dude. You know what I mean? They got money like that. I don't know. Yeah, in my mind, I was kind of like, I was expecting it to be a lot more cleaner, and
I would be the same, dude, if I saw that.
Yeah, like I said, it didn't take me out. It like, don't get me wrong. Like it doesn't take away from the fact that these are crazy ass like Lego engineering. Like somebody did this. These are incredible. These look great, but it was just kind of like not. It like, it had like matte leaves and shit all over it. I don't know. It was weird.
Come on, Legoland, do better.
And the only other thing too was like I've known them to be kind of like a little bit more like autism friendly and stuff. So the only time we didn't even go to try and connect with like guest services to do like a special thing. We could have, but I don't think we needed all that. The only thing is when we went to that cart attraction, I told the guy, because I noticed that you go into a room, and I thought this room was gonna show like on the screen like oh, you turn the car here, car safety, and then here's you stop and you go and you put your hand up if you need help, kind of thing. I thought they were gonna do that, but they didn't do that. So there's no instruction. So when we get out to where the kids are about to get onto the cars, I just told that guy, the worker, I told him like, hey, just you know, my kid's on the spectrum. She just may not know like how to operate some of these things. She may need a little bit of help, you know. And his response was, "They all do."
What the hell, dude?
And I was like, holy shit. Like, damn, like
that's a weird response, dude.
Yeah, dude. I was like, fuck, dude, like
fucking quit if you hate your job, homie.
Like, yeah, I was like, damn. I was like, what, all the autistic kids, or like all kids need help? Like, I mean,
it's very vague, and
and it was only I guess I only asked that in that way because like I was under the impression like they have like this heightened awareness, if you will, and I was kind of like, damn, like that wasn't the response I was expecting.
Because all they all do, and he lifts up his shirt showing a gun.
Yeah, dude. I don't know.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and so like,
but it's made out of Legos.
So like, my only he shoots Lego bullets.
No, real bullets.
You're like,
my bad.
But no, dude. Like I said, I just kind of brushed off. I was like, okay, shit, And then when she was in the car, she kind of just did her thing, and I was like, okay, she's cool. So I didn't make a big deal about it. But like I said, it was kind of like my only other gripe, which are those two things are not a big deal. Like overall, it was a fun experience. Like it's a cool place, dude.
Would you revisit?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
because there's other rides I'd like to go on, and it's cool to be able to just kind of spend the day there. They have a lot of playgrounds. Like there's a lot of places like you can be there all day, go on a couple rides, and then post up and just watch the kids play on these badass playgrounds, dude. Like at a park, Oh my god, dude.
My boy living up to his rapper name, Lil Fart.
That's funny.
Little pedo.
That's funny. No, but it was cool, dude. We went out there and we did our thing. Ate an In-N-Out, and we just came home. And then we still had like several days left. It was cool. So like I had 9 total days of not having to like wake up to an alarm.
That's what's up.
It was cool. We hung out here because, like I said, the construction level was pretty heavy. They were doing a lot of cutting, grinding, and they had to shut the water off for a period of time to fix the lines. So we were able to kick it in here and play video games and watch TV. So thankfully I have the space to be able to kind of feel like, we were comfortable and away from the noise. Because Nari didn't want to be in there because of all that cutting and grinding. Like,
Yeah,
you can hear
Shit,
it.
I don't blame her, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was just loud, dude. So we were just out here being able to just chill. So it was fun. I enjoyed it. It was great. It was great. I really wish we could have went to that show. I was just tired, man. Like
that show
on
oh
on the
yeah
4th.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like an amusement park person? Like, do you like amusement parks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fun. I grew up
You're
on
not?
Disney.
No, I am. I
Oh.
like amusement parks. I just because like I'm a bigger guy, it's kind of hard to like find rides I can get on.
Dude. Alright, so I recently went to Universal Studios.
Buddy,
Did I talk about it or no?
I don't think so.
It was my second time ever being there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and
Was the first time a long time ago? Or?
it was like 2010, 2011. So
okay.
Harry Potter, Transformers,
None of that was there.
Mario, none of that was there. So it was
They still had like Backdraft at that time.
yeah, like it was very like old school. They still had the
Yeah.
Terminator show when I went.
What about Back to the Future?
That shit was and that
Dude.
shit was my favorite, dude.
Dude, that was the best attraction they had there.
Dude, I remember like waiting in line thinking like this is kind of gonna be outdated,
Yeah.
and no, it wasn't. Dude.
No,
That
it's
shit was-
awesome. It was
I
always
wish-
awesome, dude.
Well, because it was that Terminator show was directed by James Cameron.
Was it? It
Yeah.
was so good, dude. It was so good.
Even like the pre-show was awesome.
Yeah,
Like with how they had the host up, and then they had like the
you're like in that room and they
that room,
take
and
over.
it has like, what is it, OmniCorp or whatever,
Mhm.
OCP, like the whole like it's so
That's RoboCop, homie.
yeah, it was oh no, yeah, so
It's
no, no,
RoboCop.
it was the Skynet,
Skynet, yeah.
yeah, it was Skynet, yeah. So it had like the Skynet like promotion and shit.
Mhm.
Super real and immersive. That was the greatest.
I think they turned that one because I remember when I went in it,
It's
it was
Minions,
It's
Yeah,
Minions
yeah,
now.
mhm.
Yeah.
yeah, dude. Which that was
which is
cool
still a good
too.
ride. That's
Yeah, I was
that's
gonna
that's
say-
a dope ride.
I like that one.
I like that one too.
Yeah. So it was cool, dude. It was like going and experiencing everything for the first time. It was
Yeah.
dope, dude.
Yeah.
But I went on the Jurassic Park ride.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
What do you think?
dope, dude. I loved it.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
think there's
cool.
a single ride that I was like,
It's
about.
the same exact thing as the original, but like
I do feel like the Simpsons needs a rehaul.
for sure.
I think they might be taking it out.
I love the area though, dude. I that was my favorite area.
yeah, I did.
And next
needs,
to Harry Potter,
it needs. I see what you mean. It's kind of dated.
But I feel like I've read somewhere that the Simpsons, like all the Simpsons shit,
mhm.
might be taken out just because like Disney owns it now. Like they own like Simpsons property.
Oh, that's true.
So who knows? Maybe once the contract is up of them having that there, like it might switch it all out.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I even loved when they had the Back to the Future ride right there. They had that whole
Mhm.
area was themed like that.
Yeah, that was cool. I felt like the visuals were like just a little too outdated. Like,
For
this
the
is very
Simpsons
old-
one?
Yeah.
yeah. It was still fun though, but
It is kind of dated.
yeah, that was the only one that I kind of felt like, okay, maybe this one needs a rehaul.
What was Emily's favorite ride?
And she didn't go. Sure.
She stayed in the car in
She
the
stayed in
parking
the
lot.
She went in the car for us. I left her an extra bottle. You guys need to chill.
Oh, okay.
The window was cracked.
No, but I the reason I thought of it because you mentioned that you're a bigger guy, dude. When I went on the Jurassic Park, dude, there's this person next to me, super heavy set, dude. You know they have that lap bar that goes all the way across, dude. I'm not kidding, dude. You could fit like probably like 2 or 3 of me before I hit the lap bar, dude. I was like, I'm about to fly out of this fucking thing, dude.
Hell yeah!
That shit was scary, dude.
Well, I have a similar experience like that
But you were that guy.
where I was that guy because I like the last time I went, it was with Anna and the kids, and we all sat in the same row. So like
Kids
the,
are like, fuck.
like the bar. I tried to pull the bar in as much as I could, but dude, I saw her son. He was like,
Dude, that's what I felt like.
I was like, oh shit, he's gonna go flying. So like, there's a pic, we have a picture, and if you see the picture, you can see like Anna holding him because he's like, dude,
From
he's
that ride in particular?
yeah, for that ride, because that bar was not gonna stop him from flying out.
That's hilarious.
That's what I felt like. I'm like, I'm gonna die out of all rides.
And like after when I saw the picture, I was like, fuck. I was like, if we ever do this ride again, I'm gonna try to like go on my own row
The
or
single
like,
rider.
yeah, because like I felt so bad.
Oh,
But yeah,
man.
like that's always been, and I think it's because I'm like traumatized from the fact that one time I went to Knott's with Cisco and Omar, and we're getting on everything, and then we get to Silver Bullet,
Oh wow.
and I couldn't like the seatbelt was like that close, like it just my stomach was just too big, and I couldn't do it, and the guy was like, I can't let you ride, man, and I was just like
Damn.
in front of everybody, I was just like, all right, so I had to get up, get off.
Damn, that fool could have been like, hey, dude, like, your mom, she's on the line. She needs to talk to you. Like,
I would have been like, I don't care.
Oblivious as fuck.
Yeah. But yeah, and then another similar situation happened to me at Castle Park. I don't know how old I was, but it was at Castle Park, and it was I don't know if it's still there, the swings. It's like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like chain swings
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
like you
Oh, your
spin
legs
you.
are like dangling.
Yeah. So I got on there and then like same thing, like the seatbelt was just about to click, it just wouldn't. And then the guy that was like buckling us in, he's like, you want to just try it? He asked me that. And I took it as like, do you want to just try the ride without the seatbelt? So I was like, yeah, okay, I'm down. And he walked away and like he's checking everybody. And I'm just sitting there, I'm not even trying it. I'm sitting there, he comes back, he's all, did it work? And I was like, what do you mean? He's all, the seatbelt. I was like, no. He's all, I can't let you ride then. So I had to get off.
Oh, shout out.
Yeah.
They saved your life, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, that's why I've also like, I've never been to Six Flags because I'm like, what if I can't even ride anything? Because those rides seem like you need to be able to like fucking like just be secured, really secure in and
Yeah.
like, I know you have you been to Six Flags?
No.
Do you remember seeing like heavier people there?
Not that I can recall.
Yeah.
I mean, I they may have, you know, but I can't think of anything that stands out. But I mean, I feel what you mean because yeah, those rides that's geared towards like fucking roller coasters.
Yeah.
So a lot of those do require you to be strapped in pretty good.
Yeah.
But most of them are like individual. But I mean, even still, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember seeing anybody like that was too big for a ride there.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's kind of happened to me, but when I was in a ride with Joseph. The last time we went to Disneyland, we did the Gadget coaster in Toontown, which is not like a big roller coaster. It's like seconds long, and he's done it before, and he liked it, and he was nervous going on that one at that time. But when we sat together, it was like the lap bar situation, and like since I'm just bigger than he is, like he immediately noticed that there's a huge gap between like where the lap bar closes to like where he can kind of like slide out. So he was super nervous. I was like, oh, you're gonna be fine. And we started going, dude. And bro, he was so scared. And he wasn't even scared of the coaster. It was just because he was scared that
Just the idea of possibly.
Yeah. Because he just didn't feel comfortable with it. And like
Yeah.
I did it as far as I could go to the where it was kind of like
You're like, "Ah!"
where it was uncomfortable for me, like on my legs, you know? But still there was a lot of space. And I felt that. Like I felt that. Like he like, you know, he like I would have if I was in his situation at his age, I would have been scared too.
Yeah.
I will say this though, dude. I did it's not a fast pass, but it's like their version of the fast pass. I don't know.
Oh, Universal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing is called, I don't remember. But I paid the extra just so I can like cut in line, so I don't have to wait. And the lines weren't even that bad, anyways. But
They usually aren't.
yeah, they're not that bad. I think the longest one was like 45 minutes.
Yeah.
To like an hour, and that was for like probably like the Harry Potter one or like the more popular ones. But
That's a good one to get caught in line though.
yeah,
Because just like that one has a really dope like queue. But some of the other ones, like say like Jurassic World, like you're just kind of zigzagging. It's just like a bunch of TVs playing the same thing.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of a drag.
yeah. No, it was cool, dude. Because I mean, I think we did everything. We went to like every show. We did all the rides, but I was super excited for the Mario Kart.
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
so okay, go ahead. I'll ask after you.
So just because like you know it's the new one, you know it's
Yeah.
like the big thing. The land, dude, fucking amazing.
It's awesome,
dude.
huh?
It's so good. It's kind of
so
small,
well done.
but it's very dense. Like there's so much to
Yeah.
see.
And if you're a kid and you have those bands and do the interactive stuff,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's
It's a
even
whole
it's
nother
even
level.
more it's even more immersive.
Yeah, I mean, it's even cool. Like the way you enter it, it's like you're going down like the little
Yeah, and it's like
little tunnel thing. Yeah.
yeah.
Um.
And then you end up in like Peach's castle, like, and it's straight up out of like Mario 64.
Yeah, dude.
It's awesome, dude.
You just feel like you're back in like Mario 64.
You don't feel like you're at Universal Studios.
No, dude. Yeah, the way they designed it, it's amazing.
It's genius. Yeah,
But that ride is overrated.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was whatever, dude.
Yeah,
It was cool, but I'm like, I
it's a
would
dope
not
ride.
wait because I've heard when I went there, it wasn't that busy. So I think it was a little over an hour wait, which is like the longest one out of the whole park. But I've heard that can get up to like 3 hours.
It can get kind of long.
And it's just like, I would be so bummed out if I waited 3 hours for this.
But that one is one of those other ones that's cool to wait in though.
Yeah, because there's a ton to see, dude.
Because like you get to walk through like Bowser's castle and it's dope. Like it's so much like lore. It's kind of like a museum, like a museum, you know?
Yeah, and like
It's really
all
cool.
the statues, everything, they look dope.
It's
dude.
really cool, you know.
Yeah.
So it's worth looking at. But like I get what you mean because I like that ride, but like I feel like I have to ride it again only because I have to pay attention
That's
to.
right.
I have to pay attention to like the ride element because I was so focused on like the visual because you have to put that mask on and then you kind of have to drive and then you have to do the shooting of like the shells or whatever at the other drivers and whatnot. So like you don't know what to pay attention to because at the same time like you have like this environment and you have like these animatronics and stuff and it's really great. So it's kind of hard to pay attention to both at the same time.
I just felt like, there was just too much going on.
Exactly.
It was overstimulating because you have like this beautiful environment on the outside, but you also have this shield in front of you that's like, has like this.
I agree.
These visuals, these, animations in front of you, and it's just hard to focus on both. So it's either one or the other. But I thought it was going to be more along the lines of like Cars from Disneyland. Like,
okay.
Where you just sit on a cart and
then it just takes you on the ride.
On the story, yeah.
Rather than you kind of having a little bit more control.
Yeah. So I didn't. It just wasn't what I expected, and to me, like I was like probably like the biggest letdown of the whole park. But other than that, it was fun, dude. Yeah.
Did you go? You went on the main Harry Potter ride, like the one in the castle?
Mm-hmm.
Dude,
that shit is fucking dope, dude.
That's a great ride, huh?
Yeah, it's dope, dude.
The second I got off that, I was like, damn, Disney. Y'all gotta step your game up. Like,
yeah, and I mean, and that line, it's
awesome, dude.
It's beautiful. I had butterbeer for the first time.
Yeah,
dude, butterbeer is so good.
The frozen butterbeer.
That one's so good.
That one is bomb, dude.
Bomb.
So fucking.
I was like, this is good. I remember I got it just like I didn't even want it. I remember I told Ellie, I was like, I'm just getting this just because everyone does. Dude, I ended up loving it, dude.
It's great.
I'm like, okay, the hype is real on this. Yeah.
That shit's bomb, dude.
Yeah, and then we saw Waterworld. That shit's tight, dude.
That shit is cool.
I love the Waterworld show.
That's a good show.
Dude, it was great.
And it's cool because they always have like actors that are like off season, from like shows that they're working on.
Yeah.
That's really cool,
Oh, the shit they do, dude, is amazing.
It's incredible, dude.
Dude.
And it's fun. It's interactive, like all the pre-show stuff where they walk around, they just like squirt people with water. Like it's cool.
In front of us, there was like this family. There was like a ton of kids. Like I don't know if it was just like a bunch of neighborhood kids together because they didn't look like they were related, but they were all together, and they were just talking shit the whole time. So like our side was getting like a big reaction from like the actors. So they were getting soaked. They were wetting them, or like they had all this banter between them. So it was pretty cool that those kids were in front of us.
Oh, like not talking shit like on the show, like just kind of like playing along.
Yeah. You're rooting for the good guys and all that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, so it was cool having them like over there, and then just the actors kind of teasing them and stuff.
I've always loved that animal show that they have because it's hilarious and it's cute, dude.
I don't think I saw that one.
Yeah, they have like just like birds and like cats and stuff that just do like it's just they have like where they show like on the screen like different animal actors and stuff, different movies and. But it's a really fun. It's a comedy show. It's really funny and it's really cute. It's cool.
It was cool, dude.
You had mentioned that you had like the front of the line pass. Mm-hmm. Was it worth it?
I think so because.
How much more was it? Like, what additional cost was it to the ticket?
I don't remember. There's two.
Damn, Mr. Moneybags.
No. It's because there's two versions. There's the version that I got. You can cut in front of any show, or ride, once, at any time, whatever. But you can only do it once.
One time, yeah.
So I was like thinking, you know what? I want to experience everything. I'm only gonna do it once. Like that way we can just see it all.
Might as well.
And then you have like the better version of that where you can do that unlimited. To any ride, unlimited times, whenever. I didn't do that one just because I was like, I mean, by the time we do everything, it's probably going to be like the end of the day.
Because they close it early.
I don't remember what time it closed. We left like after we did everything. I think
when I say close early, it doesn't close the same time as Disneyland, which closes at midnight.
Mm.
So yeah, I think Universal might close like around
like 7.
Like 7. Once it starts getting dark.
Yeah.
Basically.
Same thing with Legoland.
I didn't know
like
that.
Legoland closes at 7.
Mm. Yeah,
like
I didn't know that.
Most places do. Even like Knott's Berry Farm, like maybe 9 at the latest.
Yeah, like 9:30 around there.
But yeah, I think it was worth it because like I was adding it up like all the wait times that we ditched, and it was like a few hours that we saved. So I was thinking like we did everything, we saw everything that was available, and we took our time eating. Like it was just a good day, dude. And like
that's cool. They look good vegan options.
Yeah, they have a ton, dude.
That's great.
Did you eat there at the park or on the city walk?
No, I ate there at the park, and then afterwards we walked to the city walk, and I went to Voodoo Donuts.
Oh, that's right. They have the Voodoo Donuts there.
Yeah, just because I was craving something sweet, and they have like a ton of like vegan stuff, options. Yeah.
Well, it's all vegan, isn't it?
Not all. No.
No.
Oh yeah, they do have a ton though that were.
That's cool.
But yeah, and then I think I paid for like the better parking too because I didn't want to walk all far. But I'm glad I did because at the end of the day, like my feet were like fucking done, dude.
Yeah, dude. Even though they have like that, was it like that 3 or 4 tier like escalators? Like it's like because I mean it's a terrain that is like multiple levels. So like it's a lot of uphill, downhill. It is a lot of walking, man. Like, you don't realize like how much
standing and walking you do. Yeah, and then what do you call it? There was one thing I was gonna add to it.
So was this you and
it was just me and Ellie.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Just because, like, dude, like it's so hard to get time for ourselves with kids, dude. I don't know.
I'll babysit, homie. For real?
Me?
Yeah. Need me to change your diaper?
That's what's up. Yeah, but it was fun, dude. It was the first time I've been like. I feel like doing that like maybe once a year is dope. And they were testing out the new Fast and the Furious ride.
Oh, they were just renting it, right?
That shit looks dope, dude.
So okay, where is it going to be located? Because from the videos I've seen of them testing it, it looked like it's going to be kind of like around the escalators of going down to Jurassic World and like the Mummy and all that stuff.
It looks like it's close to where they have like that. Like where like all the animation stuff is at.
Yeah, it's near the area. It's right off where
the splash pad type area is, huh?
Where the kid stuff is.
Yeah, where like they have like a couple of like it's like a playground kind of looking thing.
It's right there because they were testing it out, dude. And that shit like it's so fast, dude.
It looks
so furious.
No,
it is fast, dude. And it's cool because like I haven't seen anything like it because it's not a traditional roller coaster. It's just like it's on a track and it's hauling ass, but it's like spinning as it's going, so it's like drifting, you know?
Oh, okay.
That's cool. And they're actual like, or they look like cars, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it looks dope, dude. And supposedly it's gonna open like really soon. Like it might be open now, maybe, but I don't know.
I'm gonna wait like a year before trying to ride it.
Yeah, what?
Just to like, so they can, just in case, like let them test it out. Hey, I don't know.
Someone else dies.
Yeah, dude, fuck, man.
I don't want to be the guy.
Hey, with my luck, I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to be first one. That shit can go derail.
Hell yeah.
Hey, if there was any ride though that you would die on, what would it be?
True.
Come on.
Get to chill with Paul Walker in hell. Fuck
oh
yeah.
My
hell
God,
yeah.
I'm like, hey, I forgot about it, cuz.
Oh my God, dude.
No. But how recent was this trip that you took?
Like a month ago.
Like a month ago?
Yeah.
Damn, man, we're barely finding out about it now.
I forgot, dude.
Damn.
You don't like sharing your life with us?
Nah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
No, dude, I gotta stop trying not to post on Instagram. I gotta start posting again, dude. I feel like I don't go on it as much, and if I do, it's just to find like stupid comedians or.
Have you been filming?
I haven't been filming, but I'm like 80% done with the video, so I'm like right there.
Hurry up!
I'm happy. There's a lot of stuff that I'm just like.
If you need any help, I'm here.
Yeah. Once I get to where I'm like, okay, I think I'm done. Like, there might be like a little thing, something that I might want you to do, but I'm like right there. But I'm purposely not gonna film more for that video, just to kind of like, this is what I get, you know, to kind of punish myself a little bit for like next time to be more prepared, like mentally about what shots I want to get.
Yeah. Kind of make like a storyboard in a way.
Yeah.
And
something like that.
And hold yourself accountable, I suppose.
Yeah. It's like, because I could easily be like, hey, Thomas, can you fucking like, can I go again and do, but I'm like, no, just use what I have.
Yeah.
But I think it's working nicely. Hopefully, you know, it'll for sure be done this month.
What laptop do you have again? You have like the newest MacBook, no?
No, I think there's one that's newer. I think I have the M3 chip in it, and I think the M4 one is the new one.
Oh no, I think the M5 is already out.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, because I got mine like a year ago,
Okay.
a year and a half ago, or something like that.
Yeah, mine's so old it doesn't even have an M chip.
No, dude.
Same.
That shit, the videos on it are like smooth.
Game changer?
Dude. Yeah. Smooth.
Yeah, because I have like the 2017 version of the same one you have, the MacBook Air.
Yeah. Yeah, mine is super old. It's like 2012, I think.
Yikes.
Yeah. The dinosaur. It's a green screen. It has Snake on there.
But you mentioned that you were
Damn.
thinking about maybe just getting a iPad.
Yeah, I might just get an iPad. Just because, I don't know, I want to be mobile with it.
Like that's
Like-
what laptops are.
Yeah, I know, but just, I don't know. I want to be able to like, is yours touchscreen?
No.
Yeah, see, I want to be able to do that.
Yeah, dude. Because the iPad it's good for it has good performance for that.
Because like the videos that I do make, like the ones I end up posting like on TikTok of my records or even like little promotional videos that I make, I do that all on my phone because my laptop, like I used to do it on my laptop, but because video quality has gotten so much better with like the recording devices that we use, it makes my laptop just like sound like a PS2.
So even like footage from like your iPhone will still kind of be laggy on it.
Not as much, but it still does.
Because I know like camera stuff, like actual camera, it's like the memory cards are like so fucking like dense and like
Yeah.
they just have a lot of information, so that's what bugs it down. But I don't know. I was like, I haven't tried like videos with my iPhone yet.
But I feel like on the iPad or even the laptop, the newer one, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah,
So.
even iPads, dude, they're incredible now, dude. Plus, I feel like it would make maybe a little more sense getting an iPad because you can actually draw shit,
Yeah.
you know, and you can
I do want-
Procreate.
Yeah, I do want to get more into that too. Just because like I said, I get these ideas for images for the show, and I'm just like, I have to Google, like, okay, I've Google this and then manipulate the image to make it look the way I want to make it look, so to like put it for the show.
It'll just be easier for you to like put what you have on your mind to
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah.
But yeah,
That's what's up. I haven't been to an amusement park in so long.
When's the last time you went to amusement park?
It was probably Knott's Berry Farm for like maybe one of the kids' birthdays.
Hmm.
Maybe last year, maybe.
Hmm.
Or the year before. I don't know, honestly.
They're expensive.
Yeah, we used to have passes for Knott's and for Universal, and we went a few times, but we haven't gone in a while. But I know like Anna wants to eventually take the kids to Disneyland because I don't think they've been.
Oh
but,
wow,
But like that shit's expensive, dude.
it is.
That shit is fucking expensive.
It really is, dude.
Yeah, and the prices just keep going up for it.
I know.
But like the park keeps getting bigger and bigger too.
Yeah, and it's like top tier, dude.
Like the last time I was at Disneyland, like the whole Star Wars shit was still being built. That's how long it's been.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's a long time.
Yeah. So my vacation,
I was about to ask you.
it was cool.
You went to Vegas.
I went to Vegas, Las Vegas. Yeah, I went to Anna invited me to go on their trip to Vegas for her daughter's birthday. And it was tight, dude. It was a little out of my element just because like I'm not used to taking vacations like that. Like I'm very similar. Like if I'm gonna take time off work, I usually do like weekend type stuff because I don't work weekends normally.
Like take a Friday or a Monday.
Or sometimes both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I usually do. That's usually for me. That's a vacation. So
yeah,
like
same.
to take time off work during the week was kind of strange for me. Like I've done it before, but it's been over 10 years.
Mhm.
And then it's especially to go like to take a trip like this. Like I've never done anything like that. Whereas like a week long like trip like this. But dude, it was awesome, man. Like it felt so good. Just like not dealing with like real life like stresses, you know?
Yeah.
And just being there with her and the kids and like I got emotional the first day.
Yeah.
Like we had gotten there, we checked in, walked around a little bit, and then like before going to bed, and I was like, oh, like you want to come outside with me real quick so I can medicate. Let's just smoke.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, yeah, of course. And we walked out, and there's like this little spot by just outside the hotel, like kind of near the strip, and it was super windy, and I remember we were laughing because she was like struggling to light her joint, and so it was like she finally got it, and then we're just standing there, and I'm like looking around, just looking at everything, and I'm kind of just like realizing like where I'm at, and then I look at Anna and I'm like, like thank you for like including me in this trip, and she was like, of course, like you're part of our family, and that got me. Like that, I was just like, fuck. I'm a crybaby, dude.
Same.
Yeah. So I was like, it felt good hearing that though. And like the rest of the trip was awesome. We did a bunch of like kid stuff, but it was tight, dude.
Yeah.
Like we went to Mandalay Bay to like the shark exhibit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that
place is sick, huh?
It was a little underwhelming to be honest.
But it's cool. I think
but no, it was cool. It was cool. It was funny. We got to the room where the stingrays. And I don't know if you saw, I posted like a picture of a stingray.
Mhm.
Like, oh, should I let this fool know
Yeah.
Steve Irwin still got shooters out here?
Yeah.
But yeah, like her son, he like touched one of the stingrays. They were letting him like touch him and stuff. And we were just like, we did like the whole thing where you walk through and like you see like all the fish and the sharks. But it was like a bunch of like baby sharks. And I was like, man, where's all the big ass motherfuckers at? But
all the mama sharks?
Yeah. It was like all baby sharks and yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of walking, and we did. What else did we do? Oh,
the Omega Mart, right?
We did the Omega Mart.
How was that?
That
dude?
was sick.
I've
dude.
heard nothing but good things, dude.
That shit was fucking awesome.
I told you it's rad.
So, are you familiar with what Area 15 is?
No.
Yeah. So, like, I don't know either. It's not on the strip. It's like
it's
It's like off the strip, like 10 minutes off the strip. But we took an Uber there, and you walk in. It just looks like an what's it called where they keep the airplanes?
A hangar.
A hangar. It looks like a hangar, and you walk in, and there's like a bar, and it just looks like a bunch of little stores, and it's like they have a black light on, and there's a bunch of like glow in the dark stuff, and it just looks like they try to make it look like a dingy New York alley, like street art everywhere type shit, and then like towards the back part of it, there's like this whole section where it goes into like another part of the building, and it's called Omega Mart.
It's like a grocery store.
Yeah, and like it looks like a grocery store, but everything in there's fake. So like you go in, and there are certain things that are actual products you can buy, but everything is fake. There's nothing real, and they all have like fake names, like just like off-brand cereals, but it has like a clever name for it, like. And then you're like walking through, and it looks like a supermarket. And then like there's like certain doors that you open, and it's supposed to lead to like something secret. So like there's like a freezer. It looks like it's selling like frozen peas. And when you open it to get like a box of peas, you open it, but the peas are like stuck to the glass, and it opens up this hallway, and it looks like a bunch of frozen like glass bottles. And you walk through, and it goes into this room, and it looks like you're in like a boiler room, and all these lights are everywhere.
What the hell, dude? That sounds tight.
Dude, it was fucking tight.
It's cool because it's like an all ages thing. Like
Yeah.
like where the family gets to like explore like this craziness together.
And then like it has like the spiral staircase. You walk up to a second floor, and then there's like a third floor, and it just looks like a bunch of crazy like industrial shit. And you go down this hall, and it has a bunch of random rooms, and you walk into a room, and one of them is like a bunch of mirrors, and like some crazy music is playing. And then there's another one where it's like just a strobe light is going off, and like it's going fucking crazy. And then your image is like projected on the wall, like because there's cameras everywhere, and then, like you just see like your image projected on the wall and like from different perspectives, and it just looks nuts. And then there you go into like another room, and in the middle of the room it looks like a bunch of lockers, but you could tell it's supposed to be a door. And I remember me and I think it was me and Anna's son, or it might have been her. No, it was me and her daughter. We were trying to get it open because like there's supposed to be like a secret way where you could open like secret doors, and so we're trying to figure it out. We're trying to open up
like like a puzzle you have to solve,
yeah,
if you will, kind of like in like a Silent Hill kind of.
Yeah, sort of. Because there was another room that had like a thing of lockers up against the wall, and if you open up a certain locker, you see a door handle. And so you push the door handle, and then the whole thing opens. It goes to a different room. So that's what we were trying to do with this one, but we couldn't find it. But you could see like an outline of a door.
You're like, how do we figure this out?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And then the door starts opening. And we're like, oh shit. And it was like somebody walking up from like some spiral staircase. And we're like, oh, it's only exit only type of door. So like you can't go down the stairs. So we got to figure out where those stairs are coming from. but we were already in that room where those stairs were coming up from.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, and
That's wild.
there's a lot of shit like that in this, and it's huge. And like by the looking of it from the outside, it doesn't seem like it's that big. But yeah, like we did that shit, and then like I did buy an apple juice from it because it was called Humane Orchard apple juice, like apple juice that did not suffer when it died or something like that.
Hell yeah!
I was like, what the fuck? That shit was bomb, dude.
Hell yeah!
That shit was like fucking $13.
That's what's up, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, but we did that. Mostly we ate like where like at like a food stand or not a food stand. You know how most of the hotels have like a food court?
Yeah.
We would usually do that at whatever hotel we were at.
Oh, okay.
We did eat at the Rainforest Cafe, it was bomb. We did do the breakfast buffet at the Cosmopolitan. Bomb, yeah. But most of it was just like either whatever food court we were at, like that's where we got food.
Bomb.
But yeah, it was tight, dude.
It's cool doing Vegas in that family way.
Yeah.
It's different, you know?
Yeah.
Because like you're not going out and getting like, you know, turned up.
Yeah.
It's like finding other things to do, and you're like, man, this place has like a lot of really cool stuff.
Yeah.
It's like different from just like going to the clubs and the bar and the shows, you know? No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, it was a good time. It was funny because I had offered to drive, like when we're coming back, or even to there, and it was like, no, I'd rather drive, and I was like, why? Because like I'm known for driving slow. And I was like, oh, it's because you're trying to get here like today, huh? And she started laughing. She's like, yeah. But yeah, what else did we do?
That's cool. So that was like your guys' first like family trip like that?
Yeah, so I think we were talking about it. We want to make it like an annual thing.
That's cool.
Like
dude.
every year. Next year, one of the ideas is she like wants to do a Yosemite.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
So like, I don't know if that means like camping, or do they have like I've never been to Yosemite, so
you can, but one thing that I would recommend, like if like say you don't want to do like the whole tent kind of thing, or you don't have like an RV situation, you can always stay like a little bit outside of it, like in Coarse Gold or like Oakhurst type, like right before you get into it. And they have like cool campgrounds that are catered to like RVs, but they have these things called yurts. Are you familiar with what a yurt is?
No.
A yurt is like it's kind of like a tent, but like it's a big ass tent, and so it's basically like they have these spots in these campgrounds, and they'll have like the fire pit, like a grill, like a picnic bench, like right outside, and then you have like this big like tent, like kind of like a like old school looking, like how you would picture like Civil War type tents, you know what I mean? Think like that, but like
not your traditional like 4 people like tent. That's just like
you're familiar, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
they have those at Joshua Tree too.
Yeah. So they're really cool. So it's literally no different from a tent. It's just like a large one, and they have like beds. They'll have like a table in there sometimes.
They have windows too.
Yeah. Like
it's like kind of like a glamping.
It's glamping. So like, you know, but that's a cool option. That way you have a place to kind of just like, it's not a hotel, but it's also not a campsite, because you don't want to like leave your stuff like that, you know, because like you can lock these, you know, because it's kind of like a little cabin. It's like a cabin tent. Yeah. You know, fusion kind of thing. Yeah. So those are cool options. You can do stuff like that, you know. Yeah. But you can also do like, you know, you can rent like RVs, and you can just, you know, take that out there. That's a cool idea too. That's something that we want to do with the kids.
Or you could always say like, I forgot the town is. There's a little town that everyone like. Well, it's like 10 minutes away from the park.
I think it's Coarse Gold.
Is it?
I think it is. It's like an old school, like kind of like mining town.
I think so. Yeah.
It has like a little train.
Yeah, you could rent like a house there or whatever.
Yeah, like a cabin, you know. Or Airbnb.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You could just drive out there.
And it's cool because like I think Coarse Gold has that like one of those old school steam engines that goes through the mountain. Yeah. Those are always really cool, dude. That's a cool experience.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I mean, that's something I would do with the kids.
Yeah.
It was interesting when you were saying that you kind of got a little bit emotional, you know, because I felt the same way when I went to Legoland. Yeah. Yeah, because like it's something that I've always wanted to do as a kid. Like, I mean, I had that Lego magazine subscription up until even into my 20s. Like I received it, and I'd always wanted to go. But we had lived up in Northern California, so you know, coming here, you know, life Like I just never gone, So, and it was the reason why I got emotional is I was like, I was finally there, and like like I had like my inner child was
Yeah.
satisfied in a way, and it's like, man, I wish like I was there with like my mom and dad, but more so like I was there with my kids, and like I was like the dad in that situation, and I don't know, it just kind of like it was kind of like a sweet like moment for me, and I
Yeah.
was like, oh, that's cool, like my cup was filled in a couple of different ways, and that felt really good, so anyhow, like not like a big deal. It's kind of like had a moment where I was kind of like, man, this is great, cool experience. So I don't know. I'm glad you like, felt that in that way. That's cool, and you got to experience Vegas like on some family shit because we had done that before,
Yeah.
and that's really cool.
No, yeah, it was a lot of fun, dude.
Vegas is
Super
sick,
exhausted.
dude.
What's up?
I said Vegas is sick, dude. Like,
Yeah, it is.
I feel like the majority of people just when they hear me say that, they're like, "You don't even drink." I'm like, I know,
yeah, you
dude,
don't even
but
have
there's
to like, and you can take
way
the kids.
more to that. Yeah,
Yeah, because like I mean, even like when we went with the kids, like we did like the M&M store.
yeah. I was gonna say even
we
on the
did the
main
M&M
strip,
store.
there's
Yeah.
like a bunch of stuff.
which is really cool, And then we went off the strip to do like that Spine Ninjas HQ, which is like one of those kind of like, you think about like those jumping places,
Yeah.
but like on crack, dude. Like, and it's super awesome, and it's attached to like this YouTube channel that's really popular, and that's really cool. They have a zoo that's right out there, like maybe about 20 minutes away from the strip. There's a ton of stuff to do out there, like without having to kind of do the whole like bar hopping, like
Yeah.
take some dress shoes and a collared shirt to go to the club kind of thing.
Yeah. No, yeah. We also did the M&M store. We also did the Coca-Cola store. Went to this like giant K-pop store that was off the strip.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
How do you like that?
Well, I mean, her daughter loved it, but her son was like, "I'm bored."
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But,
like a niche thing for some people.
Yeah, yeah. So like, I mean, I chilled with him to keep him company while they
Yeah.
shopped and stuff. So,
Did you do the UFO jerky thing
so,
We did it on the way back.
or Eddie's World?
so, we had saw it on the way there, and her son was like, "Oh yeah, like I want to go there," and we're like, "Oh, we'll," and Anna was like, "We'll go on the way back." I'm like, "Okay." So on the way back, like he was already exhausted. He was done. Like
He wanted to go home.
he wanted to go home.
Yeah.
And so we were getting off the freeway right there because like we had to use the restroom.
Right there in Baker.
Yeah, and so like it was right there. It was like, oh, the alien jerky. Like let's go check it out, And he was just like, no, I want to go home. Like he was just very adamant, like no. So we didn't go.
Oh, that place is cool.
Yeah.
It is cool.
When was the
Yeah.
last time you went in there?
When we went to Vegas. We
When-
did, but that's
which-
exactly, but
which-
that, for Joseph's birthday last year.
Okay, because one of my coworkers told me that the last time he went in there, it was like super maggot out. Like there was like little like shirts with like "Make America Great" or like aliens with MAGA hats on and stuff. And
Maybe I didn't notice any of that. And even if I did, I wouldn't give a shit. I just thought it's a cool place to take pictures. Check it out. It's developed over the years since I've been there because I've been there several times.
yeah,
And it's changed literally a shit ton every time I've gone there.
Yeah, both times that I've been there, like it's been completely different from the last one.
Yeah, but like their jerky selection is massive, and it's all really
Their
dope.
hot sauce selection is
Yeah,
incredible.
dude.
They
Yeah, dude.
yeah.
have
It's a
shitload
cool
of hot
place to get like
sauces.
cool trinkets and stuff. It's really cool, dude. And they have like this arena that they built in the back out there. I don't know what it's
Well,
for.
I know they were building a little like a hotel that's like themed. It's like alien themed, and I think it's part of that.
Oh, that's cool.
So last time I went, it was barely getting built because it said coming soon and it had all that.
Yeah, because it was initially just like some like themed store,
Mm-hmm.
and even the way it looks now, it looks like a space like an alien like rover that they sent to Earth. It's all massive. It didn't used to look like that before. It just looked like a store that like a UFO crashed into. And it's developed a lot. I'm eager to see what it turns into.
Yeah,
We did Eddie's World on the way over there.
Eddie's World's sick. Dude.
Yeah, that place is cool.
So it looked like an ice cream cup or something.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
an ice cream spot.
Yeah.
It's a little it's like a rest stop on steroids
Yeah.
that has that ice cream store connected to it. As a kid, we would go to Calico on those trips, and I was like throwing it out there like, oh, we could do that on the way if the kids are up to it, if we're up to it. But we decided not to on the way back because if you go to Calico, which is an old mining town, that place is really cool. The Calico mine train ride that's in Knott's Berry Farm is based off of the actual. They have a train ride that goes through the old actual mines that are there in Calico. It's pretty cool. Yeah, like it was bought by the Knott family, like at some point, and they were the ones that were like the caretakers of it. I think now like State Parks takes care of it now, but yeah, it's like a really well preserved spot. They've done like movies there and stuff. It's really cool. And then like down the highway a little bit, there's this old diner that's connected to like this massive like gift shop. It's called Peggy Sue's, and it's like an old school like 50s diner. Like it's super bomb food, super cool spot, and they have like this badass gift store that has like super old novelty shit. It's awesome. Like if somebody's like say like my mom who's like an I Love Lucy nerd who has like nothing but I Love Lucy like merch and stuff like that. It's a perfect place for that. Like someone who's into like Wizard of Oz like that, or something, you can find that kind of shit there. It's really cool. It's really cool. So I mean that's a cool thing to do like during like a road trip to do like for Vegas.
Yeah.
But there's like a ton to do, so you can't really get to all of it.
While I was in Vegas, that's when I saw the news about Bo Lueders.
Yeah.
And I thought it was fake.
Me too. I thought it was like I saw an April Fool's joke, like a terrible one.
Yeah.
They popped up on my feed late. Yeah, but then like you're like, oh shit, it's real.
Yeah. And we like kind of went into it the other night about like how it made us feel. But I don't know, dude, like this one hit me different. Like I didn't know the guy. Like I didn't know him personally, but like when I saw it and I saw that it was real, I don't know, dude, it put me like in a weird mood.
Yeah.
Like in a funk.
Same.
And I was just like, and it kind of made me even feel like funkier because I was like, why is it hitting me like this?
Yeah.
And I couldn't wrap my head around why it was making me feel like this until I talked to you.
Yeah.
So like,
why do you think that is?
I don't know. Like, what did you think about it? Like when you saw it?
I thought it was fake. I sent it to you guys as soon as I saw it, and I'm like, I did a double take. I'm like,
yeah.
That's how I thought it was fake because I was like, how am I hearing it from Eddie first, right?
Well, yeah.
Like this has to be fake.
Yeah. Well, I even when I saw it was like Hardlore had posted it, I was like, in my head, I'm like, shitty joke.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, they wouldn't joke like that,
Yeah.
And it happened around April 1st.
Yeah. So that's why I thought it was like an April Fool's thing. But
that's what I thought.
It was just confusing. I'm like, wait. I was like, it's posted on the 2nd though. And then I started reading the comments and like, I'm like, okay, people are like legit sad about this. Like they wouldn't take it this far,
Yeah. It wasn't until I saw other people that I know.
Exactly. Same.
Like that are close to him in a way that I like. I mean, because I've only met Bo one time, and that was a long time ago. Like when Hammer Hertz played with Weekend Nachos and Harm's Way at
Cobalt, right?
Cobalt Cafe. And dude, it was just in passing. It was just me meeting like the members of the other bands,
Yeah.
Nothing special, right? Nothing special.
Another friend that's
But like, because like I know people and I'm close to people that are like in the mix, I see a lot when I was seeing like those homies start to post shit and I was like, oh wow, this is mad real. Like this is not a joke.
It's funny that you say that. I put you in a weird funk because it did that same thing to me. And I think like I was trying to wrap my head around it too. Like why am I so like sad? Like why does this like affect me the way it's affecting me, And I don't know. I was like thinking about like, is it just because like it's a podcast that I listen to a lot? Because up until recently they released I'm sure you guys listened to it, the episode where they interview each other.
Yeah.
But prior to that, like it was just them interviewing other people.
Yeah.
And like you get little things about them here and there,
Yeah.
But
like anecdotes that are relevant to the conversation.
And just from that alone, like I was like, it did hit me like differently, and I was like, man, dude, like Harm's Way is a band that I loved and I listened to like since I was very young, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the heyday of like getting into like power violence, and all that. And it's funny, dude, because like I had a friend commit suicide. I think it was like 3 days prior to that, another friend.
Oh wow.
And I found out he didn't have social media, but I found out about that with my friend Yeti. He posted a video on his like he's like a mechanic. He's like a wizard when it comes to like cars and motorcycles.
Yeah, he works on motorcycles, right?
Yeah, so he posted a video, and he just looked really bummed out. Like I was like, okay, like wonder what he's talking about. And you listen to the video, and he's like just talking about. He's like, like if you need anybody to talk to, just I don't care if it's at 3 a.m. Like I'll answer. Like I'll be there. Just I'd rather be tired the next day than have to get a message letting me know that so and so has passed away. So just something like that. It was a very like thoughtful video, and like literally, I think it was a day or two after. Then that's when I saw the post about Bo. So it was like 2 back-to-back things, and I'm like, fuck, like it's crazy how it's such a common thing, dude, especially among like guys.
Yeah.
Like suicide, and but like I don't know, dude, like this one hit me different, and I thought like, is it just because it's back to back, like two people, and like same thing, like I didn't know Bo. Yeah. I've never met him. Everything I've known through him was just I've seen him at shows before. He was there at Sound and Fury last year.
Yeah.
And then but I feel like I did know him through the podcast,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it did kind of like fuck with me a lot, dude.
Because it's like in a way you felt like you got to know him.
Yeah.
It's hard not to feel that way about somebody that like has put themselves out there in those ways over time, and especially like after watching Hardlore for a period of time, and then like any interviews, and shows that you've seen, and you see how he is on stage. You become familiar in a way where you kind of you get to know that person.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard not to feel in a way it's like a friend that you heard of passing.
Yeah. And yeah, dude, it put me like in a weird funk for like a couple of days, to the point where like Ellie was getting pissed at me because I was in a funk, so she thought I was mad at her. I'm like, and I don't know, dude, like it's like it's hard to function when you have that in your head, you know?
Word.
Like
it's funny you say that you had like something like that, which I'm sorry to hear, dude. Like that you had someone who's a friend that committed suicide. But it's funny you say that that it was kind of like a back-to-back kind of thing for you from your perspective, because I had mentioned in the chat like it was similar for me too, because there was like they have those vloggers that do like amusement parks, kind of something like what we're talking about, but like they're mad nerds about it, and then do like they're always filming themselves at Disney, and we follow their channels, and it's them doing updates, and they're just really good at what they do, man. They just really love doing what they do. But a lot of them go to different parks, different amusement parks, different places of interest, like such as Calico and stuff like that, so on. And one of them is like this guy who's kind of the guy who started doing it. His name's Adam the Woo. And this main group of all these people who are doing these things, like they all became like really good friends, and they kind of like got a lot of like pointers from him. Like he kind of big brothered them in a lot of the ways, which I've come to learn through this, because one of the other content creators is a dude who used to be in that punk band called The Scarred. He goes by Random Land, and I really like his content, and he was posting himself like during his grieving process, and it was so sad, and he was so like candid and so vulnerable, and he was like vlogging his like normal, because like at the end of the day, like it also he acknowledges it at one point, like you're gonna get punished for inactivity, so he has like no other choice. So he was like documenting as usual, but then when he went to go like to the memorial where he lives, like I think he lives somewhere in Florida, so dude flew out there, and he's doing like this whole thing, like showing like his hometown and stuff like that, and he was really grieving through it. Like you can really tell, and like as someone like we know, we've lost friends, loved ones like that, so we know what it means to like kind of be surrounded by like those person's memories. You know what I mean? So it was kind of like seeing like this person grieve and like all of them on their own channels kind of doing the same thing, all of their memorial and tributes and everything. And you see all the whole thing. And it was maybe just like, maybe a not so much like right back to back, but I had just seen all of that, kind of felt like their pain, you know, and kind of already had that, like, dang, that's crazy. Like how, because that person didn't commit suicide. They had, I think it was like they had some sort of like heart event, like maybe cardiac arrest or like a heart condition or something. It was something like that. It was unexpected and it was tragic nonetheless, but it was something like that. And either way, you know, it's like, dang, like that thought of like, you know, it like a thief in the night, like it can happen to anybody, anytime, for any reason, you know, you don't expect it, you know, and it's hard when it comes for the people who are so kind and so, you know, like they have such this big personality and they meant so much to you, you know? So like seeing like that happen, kind of going through it like myself, watching that maybe a couple months later than this with Bo, you know? Yeah. And it's like the same thing. It was the same exact thing, back to back, you know?
It's kind of like, you know, a few episodes back, I talked about how I lost a coworker not that long ago from a car crash. And I had mentioned in that episode that it's a weird kind of feeling because it wasn't like someone I like hung out with, like it wasn't like a friend like me and you type of thing, like, you know, us. But it's a totally different kind of loss where it lets you reflect. Because I feel like when you lose someone that's so close to you, a friend, a family member, the grief is so strong it kind of overshadows everything. So it just like it's a whole different type.
Well, you're not paying attention to other people during your own grief.
Exactly.
So like you're watching other people and the empathy that you feel, you're kind of like feeling that grief because you know what it's like to grieve, you know, and it's hard to watch somebody go through that. Yeah. But you're not the one that's grieving. So you kind of get that like step back.
Yeah, you know? You kind of get, you know, you look at it differently and
100%.
And it's like it's such a terrible feeling, but it just like, you know, obviously like, you know, we're not as sad as like the people that were like the closer to him, you know, obviously, but it's just like it really puts shit in perspective, like in many ways.
Yeah, like even like watching like Colin, dude, you know, like it to me, I could be wrong, but to me, it looks obvious that this is the first time that he's experienced something like that, and it's like I've been through that, right, and more than once, you know, and it's like, damn, like I feel for that, and like bro's like doing it like on camera, you know, like just.
I can't imagine how hard that is.
It must have been really hard, even when he kind of noted that, you know, it took him several takes to get to the point of that was that like that prelude into the actual episode, and he was kind of like, "Fuck it, like it is what it is," and you can even see then like him kind of welling up.
Yeah. Well, in the latest episode, he mentions that, you know, when he's talking about like how Colin is talking about how he still has his parents, and he's like. He has like anxiety and like thinking about like the day when that day comes, and he's just saying like I'm not prepared for that, like, you know, losing someone like that. So I think you're right. From what, you know, what I gathered up and everything, like it does seem like this is like the first big loss for him, you know, like he lost someone that, you know, that I'm pretty sure he considered family.
Yeah, because it's different when it's when it's unexpected. Yeah. 2, when it's not something that doesn't make sense. For instance, like when someone's old, like we all expire. So you kind of like, it's that circle of life conversation. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like when it's unexpected and it's someone, you know, who's young, doesn't do drugs, you know, works out kind of thing, you know, and then, you know, then you have the layer of like, you know, that the awareness factor of like mental health, you know?
Yeah, I mean, listening to that last episode, like it had some moments where it was very eerie.
Very.
The one that really stood out to me, outside of what you were talking about, is, and it was kind of like, like a conflicting emotions when I've watched it, because it was like on one hand it was like my heart was, I was like, damn, like that was such a sweet moment, but also kind of like, damn, that's very foreboding. Is when they had that question of like, oh, when did you start feeling like yourself? And Bo was sharing that he felt like that as of recent, and kind of started to unpack a little bit of that. And Colin's reaction was to just kind of lean over and to put his hand on his knee, like
almost like a thing of reassurance.
Yeah, like oh, like damn, like I'm here for you, like I hear you, like as if like they've had conversations that we don't know about.
Yeah,
where he's shared things with him that we don't know about, and like knowing that like him saying that out loud must have been, you know, maybe like big to him or something. I don't know. Like it seemed very loaded, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, just like like these people seem so familiar to me, like they're my friends by any other name.
Yeah,
really, you know.
I mean, that episode, dude, like the latest one, it was fucking rad hearing them talk about everything, because like I didn't realize how much I have in common with both of them.
100%, dude.
You know,
I especially related to Bo a lot in that one.
Yeah,
just from like his upbringing and like where he comes from. Like I was just like, dude, same here, dude. Like the fuck.
Even like the stuff that doesn't matter. Like I loved it, dude. Like when Colin is like talking about how like he played with toys. Like
oh yeah,
like he was old.
Yeah.
Older and still play with toys. I'm like, dude, that was me, dude. Like I fucking held on to toys for a long ass time, like longer than I probably should have. But like little things like that, dude.
Yeah,
like, you know?
And I'm glad that like to know that when he was talking about how they originally, when they had filmed that, and they looked back on it and they were like, oh hell no, right? Personally, I think like I can see why they would say that, because they kind of go into like places where they're kind of like, I don't know, maybe that's a little too personal. But it didn't seem that bad. But
maybe,
but I could see why they might have felt that way, because it is kind of scary to put like your shit out there when you have like a platform like that,
to be that open,
right? But
yeah,
it was cool to see like, oh, like after Bo passed, he went back and looked at it and then made the decision to release it. Like I'm telling you, dude, like that was literally to me watching someone process their grief. And I don't know, like just kind of witnessing that just kind of made me feel some kind of way. You know, like I felt for him. You know, I feel for all, like I have a lot of friends who are hurting right now. You know, and like there's a lot of people like us who are kind of hurting, like ripple effect style, you know?
Like it made me so hyper aware of my friends and like what they're going through, that Jose had made a joke to me through text.
Oh yeah.
Like just any other circumstance, any other situation, if you would have texted me that, I would have been like, haha, like whatever.
for context, right? Like we don't, when we say jokes to each other, we say like fucked up jokes, right?
We roast and we have a dark sense of humor.
And there's never an LOL. There's never a JK.
Yeah.
Like it
like at the end of it. Like
if someone were to go through
it,
they were to see the transcripts, they would get horrified.
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, dude.
They'd be worried about us.
We're on a whole nother level, dude.
Right?
Yeah. So like he had texted me this, and
I'll share it. I'm cool with sharing it.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I was making a joke. Like he had sent something to me, like asked me a question, and I was just like, whatever. You know, I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave my family and quit my job. Right? Like just joking.
Just like that and a period. That's it.
Yeah.
And he calls me.
Like
right?
immediately I call him.
He calls me. He texted back initially, but I didn't get the text because I was busy. And then he calls me, and I was like, and I felt my phone go off. And I was like, what the hell? And I was like, oh, it's Fidel. And I answered. And he's like, and I was like, hello? And he's like, hey, dude, are you all right? And dude, like my heart sank at that moment. And
really?
Yeah. No, dude, I was like, oh shit. Like,
dude, my heart sank reading that.
Yeah. So like,
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. So I was like, damn, like, from my perspective, I was kind of like, damn, did I make a bad joke? Oh, that I can see how that's bad timing right now. And I was like, no, everything's cool, you know? But then like, I immediately like defaulted to like telling you like the context of why I said that joke.
Yeah.
Like, cause like, yeah, I am overwhelmed, but like that was the way, that's how we do this.
Yeah.
Right. That's how we do this with each other. Right.
Yeah.
Comedy.
Yeah.
Right. It's fucked up, but comedy.
Yeah.
Right?
That's how we deal with it.
That's how we deal with it with each other. That's our space, right? And but I was kind of like, damn, I could see how like it kind of that awareness factor was there for you, you know, and I appreciated that, you know, like I don't know, like the way that it had like that you were inspired to immediately, like your instinct was to kind of like, hey, like for real, like, are you all right? You know, like, because I don't know if this is a joke or not.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And yeah, like I felt bad about that in that moment. I was like, oh, maybe it was a bad joke. Like, I'm sorry, you know. But I don't know, like, yeah, it kind of like it's funny how that happened.
But yeah, I definitely think it's because of like the circumstances. Because yeah, like any other time, I probably would have texted back like, "Do it, pussy."
Do it, pussy. Yeah.
But
yeah, dude. One thing I want to say, dude, is like, dude, the way like when you look at someone like Bo or even like Colin, like my friend who committed suicide prior to that, he had a family, house, badass car. You know, you look at Bo, like he had like one of the best, if not the best, podcasts out there. He was in a fucking badass band. He gets to tour. He gets to do this podcast.
And when you're doing those things, you make connections with so many people.
Yeah. But and like interview people like that, you know, a lot of people like
all these
worship,
legends.
you know?
Yeah. And like you make those connections with those people and you get to know them in a way and you become friends.
And he talks about it a little bit in that last one where he's like talking about like how he doesn't have to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. He mentions how like down, like bad he was like at one point where he's like looking through the couch for change and all that. And like, he's like, I couldn't live like that, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, we've all been there, you know. We've all had like our fucking bank account negative. We've all been through that. But like, you see someone like him, and you're like, "Fuck, I want to." Like, I wish I could live that life, dude.
Yeah.
Like, because you're just like, it's such a rad. Like, I'm sure it's like a lot of people, especially like hardcore kids, like they dream of that, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like we're doing a podcast right now.
Yeah,
of course. Like we would love to just this be like what.
Yeah, how cool like be chilling with Davey Havoc, like
yeah, like
chilling across from us, like getting interviewed. But
yeah,
but like the point I want to make, it's like you can literally have it all. Like you don't know what anyone's going through in their head, dude, and like they may not even show signs. You know, they may not. It's not like, you know, your typical Hollywood where it's like someone's just very bummy all the time and like sad and like it's like it's not that obvious, dude. No, it's never obvious.
Yeah.
You know, the signs aren't always there, and it's just like, you know, I've been seeing a lot of my homies like posting like, you know, pictures are mandatory now from now on, you know, like it kind of makes me like real how much shit I take for granted, you know, and like even like with my camera stuff, like it's like fuck, that shit just made me want to like film everything now, dude. Like just film twice as much. And like, yeah, dude, like you don't know what any of your homies are going through. It's like check in on them all the time, you know?
Yeah, because people always say like you get these feelings, like seek out something, like see, you have like the hotline you could call, like just reach out to somebody, but it's not that easy for some people. So like I agree with the whole like just check in on somebody.
Well, I mean,
like,
let's be honest, like it's not easy because like there's a stigma.
Yeah.
You know, because like especially as men, like like in my opinion, you know, like masculinity, like it has a lot to do with that, you know, like or like this, like the way that some people define it, you know,
like what it means to be a man.
Yeah, and like, and that's not only a problem for men too. Like, let's say the more masculine of a dude that you are, like in those terms, like you're gonna want to be with a woman who also subscribes to these similar ideas, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, you can't talk to your wife because she's expecting you to be a man, which means like, you know, being pissed off is like the only way to like process emotions. You know, how much of that is someone expected to do before they do something fucking crazy?
Yeah.
You know, so, and then talking to another men who are in those circles, like you're a bitch, you know, you're like, you man up, you know what I mean? Like, so I can see how it's kind of hard to do it because of those types of stigmas and stuff. But truly, it can go a long way. I hear stuff from people talking about other people, and their issues going on. Like, Alexis has shared stuff with, people that she works with and whatnot, and my first thing is just like, dang, like that's crazy that they're telling you these things, right? And I know that they, by talking to you about these things, like especially the men, right? And it's like, in my mind, I want to ask, like, why aren't they talking to the person? Like they're this about that, this person about that. And my initial reaction after that is like, dude, they should go talk to a therapist. Like, cause you're not a therapist. I'm not a therapist, like go talk to a therapist, because that person is not going to have like those, they are literally paid to create that space just for you.
Yeah.
Cause I mean, like I'm here for you. You're here for me. Right. But like in all reality, like if I'm going through a lot, having to be there for you, is like requires some bandwidth. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be like stigmatized, or shouldn't be like weird or bitch like or whatever to go seek therapy, because it's literally the same as working out, or eating right, like to each their own, whatever that spectrum looks like to get your head right. Some people, it just takes exercise, switching up your lifestyle. For others, you need someone to talk to who can kind of give you like these nuggets and help you process things that are a little bit more complex than others,
Yeah.
that maybe your friends don't, understand. But like, you should also be surrounding yourself with people who care about you in those ways.
Yeah.
Beyond like what you provide to them out of whatever reason, or because, we're cordial because we go to baseball together, you know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. General empathy.
Like if you're around people that you feel you have to act a certain way or put on like a certain type of mask, like those aren't the people you need to be around.
No.
Like if you can't be like who you are, like who you feel like you are, like what are you doing? Like with those, like with that crowd?
Yeah. I mean, you should like, you should be able to feel comfortable with like your friends,
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm glad I have you guys, I'm glad that you reacted that way to that joke in that moment. It all it does is show me like the kind of person you are and the kind of friend that you are and the kind of connection we have. And I can appreciate that, So I know that, like, beyond a shadow of a doubt, like if I really needed to reach out to somebody in a moment, like, and I'm not okay, I know that I can hit you up.
Yeah. Cause like, like I said, when I got that message from you, like I had like a sinking feeling, like oh shit.
Yeah.
And then I had that contemplation of like, is this a joke or is this real right now?
Should I respond like
yeah,
this?
And that's why I just text back initially. But I was just like, I started feeling anxious.
Because I didn't answer.
Yeah, so I was just like, all right, fuck it. I'm just going to call him. And I was prepared to cancel anything I had going on that day.
Oh, wow.
For it. So like I sat down and I called you.
Damn.
And then you said, you're like, what's up, dude? I was just like, oh, like I was relieved that it was just a joke. So
yeah, normalize checking in on the homies.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to be vulnerable like that and open up.
Yeah.
So like check in on them, make sure, as it is sometimes easier to just push your friends like, into talking than waiting for them to come up to you.
Yeah, and I like to think that I've surrounded myself with people who, if I were to break down and cry in front of them, and I'm having a moment, like I'm confident that I've surrounded myself with people who would see that and react with, like someone who cares, and is not going to give me shit, or make me feel unsafe or uncomfortable, or like make the situation worse or whatever.
Yeah. I think eventually we should have a similar episode to that too, just to have
That's what I thought.
Locked in, in
Yeah.
case one of us checks out, sure.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Not saying it's gonna be anybody, but
What do you mean it's similar? Like we interview each other, type of thing?
Something like that, I guess.
Something similar to what they did, and then it's just
like but because those weren't interviews that are like, oh, like walk me through your story.
Yeah.
Because we'd be here for like
it'd be a 10-hour thing.
Yeah, it'd be a Snyder cut, dude.
Yeah, I think we'd have to
like the way they did it, like these questions.
It was rapid fire
that we all agreed on, and we all answer it, and each answer is gonna look different.
Yeah.
And maybe obviously like
different questions.
Yeah, just a little bit of everything, but I'm so glad that they did that episode, dude, because like it really like I don't know, dude, like they were just your normal everyday like kids, like growing up, and it was like friends that I had, friends that, like I'm sure like if they were in our neighborhood, like we'd be homies with them.
Oh, for sure,
like,
for sure.
And it just felt fucking good, dude. Like knowing like how like Bo's like, oh, I got Skyrim, and like he was like rushing to play, like or like when they're like making music and stuff, like just everything about it. I'm like,
like the way that like Colin responded to when Bo mentioned 007 GoldenEye.
Oh
yeah, he's like, oh, the ultimate like co-op game, like,
yeah, and like the way that he kind of like really quickly kind of did like a little like if you know, you know, like, as I imagine there's people that tune in that are like mad young that maybe
don't
aren't
know what the
familiar,
fuck that
maybe
is.
they don't know what he's talking about, but like I was like, dude, like you're my era, like you know the same shit, you did the same shit,
dude.
you're the same kid.
That's what I'm saying. Like it was like cool, like listening to them talk, because it's like shit that like we all were into.
Yeah, and it kind of felt like the grief that we felt as the audience. It was like closure for us.
Yeah,
that's how it kind of felt in a way.
It was just like, dude, I'm like, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm so glad they recorded that.
Yeah,
and he decided to release it, because I felt like it was I'm sure if it felt like closure for us, it felt like that for a lot of people.
I wonder if he's gonna continue it.
I don't know. He mentions like in that speech he did at one of the tribute show thing for him. The memorial show. He kind of like left him without a plan, like, so like I'm very curious like what's gonna happen. Like I deep down inside I hope he continues it.
I would understand if he doesn't, but I hope he does.
Yeah, I hope he does, because I feel like he seems like the kind of person who would.
Yeah.
And he could totally do just a good job like that. But I would understand if not, because I've been there, like main reason why Hit 'Em Where It Hurts just took so long to kind of just, decide if we're going to come back or not,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, how do you do it? How do you can't just replace him, and then
it's hard.
It's
hard to be in that situation. Yeah.
And then if he does it solo, I imagine that's like so much harder on him, because
it's
like,
more work. And
it's just him on his own.
Yeah. Like I'm sure because the connection they had, the way that they were able to collaborate on ideas and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that component is not missing.
Yeah. So I am curious to see what's gonna happen, where it's gonna what it's gonna transform to after this.
Yeah.
But maybe from the phoenix, the ashes, there'll be a phoenix. So.
Well, I really feel for Colin and all the people that are really that I know that are just really going through it. Like John Caution.
Oh, dude,
like kind of seen. He's not a person that like is active that much like on socials, but same thing. Watching him kind of process his stuff, having things to say. I just really feel for everybody. And I just
he was an only child too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This sucks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to mention it just because, like, like talking to you about it, like even talking about it now helped me understand why I was feeling the way I was feeling. Because it was like why am I feeling like this? Like what? Because I don't know this person.
Yeah, but it's just like we're watching a homie process the loss of his homie.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like that seems way too real, and for someone like the three of us who have experienced that before, more times than it's not a flex.
Yeah.
It just feels like familiar, close to home.
Yeah. Also, like he was like in our age group.
Yeah. So it's like the reality of that. It gives you. It's hard not to feel.
Yeah.
But yeah, check in on your homies.
Check in.
Yeah.
Hang out with them. Go to a movie.
Yeah.
That's what's up. See everybody next week.
I love you guys.